Hey, what's up everybody? This is going to be a Yuri's Revenge game on All the Fury Alley. It's going to be one of the newer maps. And this map, I think Yuri has an advantage. I already talked about it a little bit in some of the older videos. For those of you Yuri's Revenge Regular 2 people. For those of you who don't even watch this game, definitely you should check out the videos. But at the same time, if you don't like Regular 2 and Yuri's, I upload other games too. And for the people that only watch Yuri's and Regular 2, I can't have it a 100% Yuri's Revenge channel. It's just almost impossible in 2019 because there's so many newer games and like.
Construction complete.
And this isn't exclusively a Yuri's Revenge channel, but the thing is, that's what I did a lot of videos on just because it was my favorite game for a while. Well, it is my favorite game, I guess, but I mean, it's not the only game I played. I played games even before I had a YouTube channel. I had Nintendo and I had Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. I had PlayStation, all that, you know. Before that was even before I had YouTube channel, and I didn't even start uploading until 2012ish a lot. So for those of you who think I uploaded since 2006, that's not really right. And that's even hard to record on old computers a long time ago. This is actually my first really good computer. But anyway, here we go. So I moved to MCV. Actually, I'm supposed to stretch to the right. Now I moved to MCV, but I think I forgot. And then I was like, oh crap, just move it. And I actually seen a game on here. I didn't record it. I just want to throw it out here. Where, you could use dogs versus Mirage tanks, but you gotta be careful when you do it. I know this is versus Yuri. But it can work sometimes. So here you go. Very IVs. And if it's like one of the top 3 Yuris or top 5 Yuris, it's almost so hard to win on this map. I actually am thinking of rejecting it if I do a quick match on this map. Just too much of an advantage for Yuri. Just like Tour of Egypt. I mean not Tour of Egypt. Dry Heat. Dry Heat is the new Dry Heat. It's called Dry Heat LE Ladder Edition. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's like, are they ignorant or something? Okay, and I actually maybe shouldn't have fought him out in the open like that. I'm trying to get all the units into the action, including this IRV, which could be killed, but I'm trying to keep it near the back to do some. I'd be better off with a regular guarding GI just deploying out of the thing maybe, but you can't move it around, so. Okay, so let's see if I can hold him off. Boom. Just make as many pillboxes as I can. I'm not gonna wait and then try to pop him directly with pillbox. I'm gonna make one to make another one.
New rally point established. Construction complete.
Okay, now I gotta keep making more refineries, keep making my other buildings. I got the battle lab up, which is very important.
Training.
And the one thing that gives you an advantage on this map with allies, allies it's the most expensive electric. And you maybe think, oh wow, I'm going to get fast marching and just win the game. It's going to give me a huge advantage, but actually not really. Oh, holy crap! Because not really, because it's just the fact that Yuri could put his miners on the ore, and Yuri putting his miners on the ore like that is a bigger advantage than getting the fast, extra cheap electric on this map.
Structure sold. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
So I gotta get a battle forges, a disc inflators coming. I got 5 guard GIs. The power drop might not do. Sometimes the power drop gives you a minute to do stuff, but I mean, be so careful. I think Korea would be a little bit better than America on this map. I think. Because you could actually pop off some magnetrons, pop off some, get the lab maybe, get the fast electric, power up. But America is better overall, even versus Yuri. Because Yuri makes mistakes and you could walk up to guys. I think most of the support career might help, but at the same time, you gotta budget. You can't spend the money the wrong way. You gotta be very careful with Korea. Make a little bit less planes to be on the safe side. Only make more planes when you think you have enough money to not slow down your production of units.
Reinforcements.
But there's also tactics where you like kind of like cut an edge with Korea, but that's you gotta be a Korea main. You gotta play Korea a lot to get really good at them.
Construction complete.
And it depends on the map. Since you're switching maps, like Korea, you have to actually like know the map and stuff. And if it's Rela 2, or if it's Yuri's, Rela 2 and Yuri's is a different ball game for Korea, more than any other country, I'd say. I think, except for Yuri, but Yuri doesn't exist in Rela 2. Because Korea and Rela 2, you could actually. I talked about this years and years ago, but like I'll say it again. Korea, you could basically get them on the offense and the So you could get them on the defense by going offensively with the jets, and then just grizz them with tanks. A shitload of grizzly tanks and zoom them out. So here we go. This is a big fight. This is hard. This is really hard because if my battle fortress dies, I'm dead.
Construction complete.
So battle fortress is the most important unit in the game right now for me. It cannot die, and I try to make my battle fortress not go right in front of my Mirage tanks. I try to make my battle fortress go to the side of the tanks when this magnetrons. And I like how this disc is real fast. The disc really harassed me. You're harassing me. I'm reporting you. So that's what they say in League of Legends. They say you're harassing me. I'm reporting you. I'm gonna report everybody on the team if I lose the game. Stupid. I want to make some League of Legends videos now, but I know people, Red people don't like that. You guys gotta get over it. So anyway, I need a secondary source of air defense, and since Patriot missiles are only like, I don't say extremely weak, but they're like weak versus disc. They do stuff. They actually do shoot them down, but they're not, you know, as effective as a Guardian Giant IV or a Battle Fortress is like 5 or 10 times better. The only thing a Patriot missile does versus a disc is stops it from a standstill. It just puts a little bit of extra help for your things. But I really be spending my time on a corner screen. I already have one though. So this game is actually going well for me. So I gotta be very careful. And I'm not afraid to run away and then get my IIVs, because if he gets my battle fortress, I am like screwed. My IIVs could run out, but I gotta get them prepared. But I mean, my attack isn't gonna go anywhere if my battle fortress dies. So now, sorry, I'm hiccuping. Now that I got the IIVs ready, I could feel more confident about going into offensive. So you can sneak up under the door, and the Yuri miners. I don't know how. I'm not really sure which. I forget which Yuri this is, but. Okay, he put a Gatling right there. I actually could make a couple prism tanks right here, but when you make prism tanks, you gotta kind of. It's actually difficult to do tank control with prism tanks when you got multiple units, multiple different types of units with discs and magnetron shooting you. It's a little bit difficult, but if you do it right, I think Allies has an advantage. Okay, this discs are coming at me. This brutes I'm not too worried about, and I think I'm doing better than he is at this point. So I just chronosphere or just drive my tanks up. Watch it. Chronosphere, boom, bam. And that's what you gotta do that versus Yuri. You gotta try to get a big hit with Chronosphere, because Yuri is gonna get you with Yuri Primes and Psychic Dominator. So if you could get him, don't feel bad about Chronosphere him in the water. Like, oh man, that's kind of lame. It's too strong. No, Yuri is gonna get you. You gotta get to Yuri when you could, and you gotta produce consistency of win, meaning not just try to win one game, but do a tactic with the Chronosphere where, you know, it's gonna increase your percentage of winning, even though it might not increase. It might not make you win that one game, or make you not lose one game, or something like that. If you got a consistent strategy, the Chronosphere, you're trying to get a big hit with the Chronosphere, you're gonna win more versus the Yuri. And I got a big hit, and it's just the Yuri is suffering because of it, and he's basically struggling. He could try to bunker up, but at this point, I think he's just kind of trying to maneuver and wait for the Iron Curtain rather than bunker up. I don't see him attempting to make bunkers. And his money is getting low because he's not on the fresh ore. He took most of that ore because he's busy fighting me, and he's And if he mines far away from the base mine, now that I'm built up, not early in the game with like grizzly tanks and like just IF using grizzly tanks, I got a battle lab and big stuff.
Unit ready.
He's got to be more careful with the miners, even though he does have the huge miner advantage. So he's going to try to take a dominate. But if he misses, I'm just going to go in and clean his clock. And it's going to be it.
Unit lost.
Oh, we don't let him dominate that battle fortress. Oh, crap.
Unit ready.
So I got the pair drops right there. You know, I'm not really too focused on them. I just forgot about them.
Ready.
The big deal of the game, you got to... Okay, how many he get? 2, 3, 3?
Warning.
Okay.
Lightning storm.
Could be worse. Lightning storm, bam, bam, bam.
Unit promoted. Chronosphere ready.
Okay, I'm not too specific on what I want to hit with the weather device. I just want to hit something because I'm so far ahead. I just want to do some damage rather than,
Chronosphere.
you know, try to get like an amazing, crazy hit. Okay, I only had to get a couple of tanks. Don't really even need to use a chronosphere there. Just get something, grab it. Don't be greedy.
Unit lost.
And then I'll just focus on my marker right now, and it's pretty much a good game.
Unit lost.
Revenge of the Slaves.
Unit lost.
Slave owning Yuri. He is politically incorrect in 2019, but in
Unit lost.
2001,
Unit promoted.
he allowed to have a game where you have slaves in it. Don't ask any more details about that. Okay, so
Genetic mutator activated. Unit lost.
and the slaves turn into monkeys. That's not racist.
Unit lost.
Nah, it has actually nothing to do with that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Good game, guys. It's actually very hard to win against Yuri on this map, but this game I got the win, so it's feeling good. But overall, this is hard versus Yuri. It just went my way this game, which is a quite decent player. Not the top 5 or anything, but I won the game, and this is a good example of how to win on this map. But thanks for watching, and that's it.
Unit ready. You are victorious.